Just look at the reflection in the Cosmo. Drove to work the other day. I don't drive it that much. And I got a buddy that does PDR for the Volkswagen company. And he's gonna come in and he's gonna get all these little acorn beans that I've gotten over the past couple years. RX8's just sitting, but this is what me and one of my buddies from the ATL Rx7 group did yesterday. So I've been fighting with some leaky turbos and they were pouring coolant. So we ripped out the twins and there they are. Being my luck, the bottom downpipe bolt is kind of seized on there. So we still got to get my AEM oxygen sensor off and the factory one, but the twins look good. I got a crack right here. I'm thinking maybe that's where my exhaust leak was coming from. But I don't know where it was leaking coolant at, because this is the only rubber line for coolant. But they were pouring. So yeah, I don't know. And then we turned the motor over, and after turning the motor over, the manifolds had water in it that had leaked back. So maybe they were pouring coolant on the inside of the turbo somehow. Maybe they were busted. So we have those off, and I know it's a mess right now, but we got my Borg Warner, and that will be going on soon. I do have the Grady manifold that's seen a lot of wear, so we'll be getting the Grady manifold mock-up on there just to see how it looks. But right now I have the HKS in the oven. He recommended throw it in the oven and bake it pretty good, and then I'm going to recoat it with some VHT high temp paint. Actually got lucky and went to Walmart yesterday, and even though I wanted black, they had the aluminized silver color on sale for like $3 a can. So I grabbed that, and I'm thinking I'm going to redo my manifolds for the intake manifold. Get rid of the silver and or get rid of the black and do them silver. Maybe I did pressure wash everything, but I'm thinking about redoing a lot of this stuff in silver just to kind of bring the motor back to kind of like a factory look. He was talking to me yesterday about deleting the ABS box, because that thing is massive and it does take a lot of room, and it's not working. I have a broken ABS line somewhere, and honestly he said it's just as good without it. So thinking about swapping to no ABS. Other than that, we got the single with the Borg Warner going on, HKS manifold. I'll have to get a downpipe made. We'll have to get the intakes, or not the intakes, the intercooler piping rerouted. And one thing, I have the Grady manifold adapter, and it puts it right up in this area. It's more of a straight shot, so I'm going to run that. One thing I do want to get away from is I don't like how close the popping is to the engine. Never really did like that. And on this side it's snaked over right around here too, so hopefully I can just go straight from here straight down to the turbo in this area, just kind of like a bend, and then widen that up more towards the fender well area. But yeah, hopefully I'll have the Rx7 running pretty soon. Tired of it sitting, and each year I try to do, you know, one or two things to it, as far as like last year I did the carbon doors, I did the hatch, carbon hood, which we had an accident yesterday when I did run to the store. And this is freshly coated, repainted and everything, or new cleared, but it's kind of dingy. But whenever the hood lifted up yesterday, it actually cracked the corner down in here, so I'm gonna have to retouch that up again. But that's not a big deal, because I plan on respraying the whole car. I do have a blue pearl that I plan on using. I really got to widen the wheels. If y'all know anybody that can get new lips for raise or Volt wheels, I need a 3 to 4 inch in the front, and in the rear you can see it's massive. If I can get Like, I'm that far off. Like, that's a wide boy. So I'm needing like a 6-inch lip in the rear. Try to see if I can get a good angle of how bad it sunk in. I mean, that's a lot. So gonna do that. Gonna throw these T-ins I got on here in the next couple days. But I figured I'd throw a little update and start getting this tackled pretty soon.